just didn't play out well. Your initial thoughts?
Tough loss. It was a hell of a football game. It was a good football game. Two good teams. They laid it on the line. I thought we had, we had our opportunities. We missed some opportunities. They missed some opportunities. Sorry, guys. We missed some opportunities. They did too. In the end, they made one more play than we did, and therefore they won the football game. I got a lot of respect for their team, their program. I just told our guys, I said, you don't hang your head. Lost a tough game. You laid it all out on the line. You played hard. It didn't happen. And but now we as a group, I said, let's call it what it is. You can either sit there and point the thumb or point the finger. We need to come together and get better, and our job is to go win next week. And there's probably one way that we can guarantee getting into the tournament at the end, and that's to go win out. And that starts tomorrow, and that goes to, we're going to go on the road and play in a tough environment against a good football team next week. So I told our team, I said, deal with it tonight. Do what you have to do to deal with it. It hurts. I know it hurts when you play in a game like that, and you don't come out on top. But you can't feel sorry when you walk in here tomorrow. You better be ready to move forward, and coaches and players alike. And that's a challenge we have in front of this football team right now. But there's nobody on either team, whatever. That was a good football game, and unfortunately, somebody has to lose it.
Your last drive, the overtime sort of played out like that 2-minute drive. The drive you had with 2 minutes left in South Dakota, you needed to have a game-winning drive, and you ended up going backwards. I mean, just what happened there this time?
Well, we had a guy run through on a blitz, and we obviously we didn't execute the way we needed to, and like I said, they made one more play than we did, and therefore we lost by a field goal. Obviously, that's not what we wanted to have happen on that drive, and it's too bad.
Do you normally ice kickers?
I've done both.
Do you think either strategy works? Or?
Number one, I don't think the kid missed the first field goal. He knew we called timeout and just half went up and swung at the ball. He wasn't. He knew what happened. He half swung at the ball. So, I don't. The kid's a good kicker. In the end, we had made the decision that we were going to ice him so we could talk to our guys about how we wanted to go about trying to block it. It wasn't as much trying to ice the kicker.
Was everything good on Zach's attempt though? Snap everything, he just missed
Yeah,
it?
he just missed it. It was close. I couldn't tell. I thought he made it at first, but obviously it didn't go in.
What do you think about Nate Mays? It's like he took a step forward in his progression as a quarterback.
Yeah, Nate left. Nate competes. He played his butt off and played hard. I think that he, like all our guys, he's going to look at the film and kick himself for certain things. And that's what's part about playing football. It's part of gaining experience and growing and learning, and especially from the quarterback position. I thought he did a lot of good things, but he'll learn from this experience.
You made a change on the offensive line, and you switched out your right guard, and still you had another game where you gave up 6 sacks. Did you see any progress with your offensive line from last week to this week?
Yeah, I thought we played better on the offensive line this week compared to. Because we were atrocious last week. But I thought this week, we did some better things. I thought Nate needed to get rid of the football a couple times and held on to it. And, so that all those sacks weren't on the offensive line today.
Malik Richmond made a really big hit on 3rd and 10, and he played it overtime. Has he done well in practice to earn a spot because of pass rushing situations, or
Yeah, he's growing as a early down player, but he's more of a 3rd down guy right now, and as he gains experience and understanding and technique and fundamentals, he's a work in progress. But especially with Justice Reed out, we needed him.
Coach, I know this sounds hard to ask, but the way Nate played and he's growing, just his team itself, and these guys discuss the offensive line. talked about winning out earlier. I mean, can this team be a lot better than what it is right now?
I think we're going to slowly but surely get better. I mean, I think everybody is. I mean, I would assume North Dakota State is going to too. I mean, they got some new faces here and there, and we've had a rough schedule. I mean, we've played and I think that helps our guys to grow. But the key is to keep getting better, keep learning, and some of the mistakes that we made, some of the plays that hurt us were a lack of execution, lack of communication. You call a blitz into a play exactly where you want them to run it, and the guy doesn't go for whatever reason. And so what I'm saying is that there's a lot more out there for this team, and I think that we can, if we keep getting better, I think we have the opportunity to do something this year.
You guys come up fairly healthy for the most part, or there's
I don't know. That was a physical game, so I would think that both teams are going to be a little sore, but I don't think anything. Malachi Newell had a knee injury. I'm not exactly sure what the extent of that is, but other than that, I think we came out of it, beat up, but relatively healthy.
What about Stick? He's a tough guy to.
I think he's a heck of a football player. I have a lot of respect for him. I think he can run it, throw it, smart, makes good decisions. He's he's an experienced quarterback and a really good one. I think he's a really good football player. I have a lot of respect for him. I love the way he competes his butt off. He's a good football player.
To lose by a field goal 2 weeks in a row, what do you tell your team on how you got to finish ball games now?
Go win and make like I said, if your level of execution gets better, you give yourself an opportunity. It doesn't guarantee anything, especially in this league, but you just keep working to get better.
One more. When your players get excited and they jump up and hit each other's shoulder pads, do you get nervous that they're gonna come down on their ankle and twist it or twist their knee or something?
Well, I don't know. Kids, it's a kids' game, and you got to let them have fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Thanks, Coach.